Welcome back to Italy Echo, Boston's only Italian-American bilingual show, broadcasted on WNTN Radio Boston every Monday at noon Eastern Time. And this is interview time, and today I am very excited to host Ella Love, model and author of the book The ABCs of Investing. Ella Love was born and raised in Los Angeles, and Ella's LA culture thrives on good music and food. Having the opportunity to be exposed to different cultures at a young age made it easy for her to enjoy her world travels. Among her many achievements, one is being on the cover of Playboy, and that made her want to expand her horizons and explore what barriers can be overcome, thus giving birth to the idea of her book took shape. So Ella, welcome to Italy Echo. What is the main message you would like the listening audience to know about your book?
The main message I want the audience to know, the stock market is not as intimidating as some think. For myself, I know before I started doing my research, I thought that it was probably one of the most intimidating topics. So I didn't really take the time to try to understand the concept or the definition. When I started doing my research, it wasn't as intimidating as I thought.
Thank you. And what is the biggest impact a reader will get from reading this book?
The biggest impact a reader will get from this book is taking the knowledge that is in the book, breaking down the information and having instilled in somebody so they could have that confidence to be able to understand how to navigate and maneuver the stock market.
Right. And who should buy your book?
Anybody who is interested in learning to invest in the stock market should buy my book, or someone who wants to gain knowledge, some other aspects that maybe challenges them, that would in reading the book.
Great. And what inspired you to write this book?
It was the height during the pandemic that inspiration of me writing the book. So when we were all in lockdown and there's absolutely nowhere to go, nowhere to eat, just the only thing open, I believe, the grocery stores. I know that I had so much time on my hands, and people were probably really sick and tired of watching Netflix and shows on Netflix. So something that I always wanted to do that was behind or in back of my head, learn about the stock market. And I think this was the perfect opportunity to do. I didn't have anywhere to go. So having all this time in my hands kind of forced to learn about this topic.
Thanks. And tell us a bit about yourself and where you come from.
Well, I was born and raised in Los Angeles, California, the San Fernando Valley to be exact, and in a space where I have a lot of diversity and a lot of culture. Aside from being in a diverse climate, big adventure junkie. I love to skydive. I about maybe twice, and I want to again. I'm a certified scuba, so I just love collecting experiences and memories.
Awesome. And what most surprised you in the writing process?
I think the most surprising thing about the writing process was how much research to collect the information. I wasn't anticipating that it would about 3 years to get all the information. I just kind of started, and a topic kind of expanded to an hour at minimum to try to develop and understand it for my own self. So I think I was really surprised by the time that I invested into breaking down a concept. I thought it would take maybe like 20 minutes at most, but no, it didn't.
Of course. And what advice would you have for someone just getting started writing their first book?
The advice I would give someone writing their first book would be just to go for it. just create an action and create a plan and stick to the plan, because a lot of ideas are always abundant and prevalent around us. But if we don't put any action behind our ideas, they're just going to stay ideas. So, in order to pull them out and make them reality, you have to just put action behind an idea.
Right. Thank you so much for joining us today, Ella Love, author of the book, The ABCs of Investing. Thank you.